What's up everybody, it's Rachel. I'm wearing a sweater today because it's officially fall season in Korea. It's getting chilly a bit. Yeah, it is the season where we want someone next to us. Someone you can give a warm hug. You know what I mean? So yeah, it seems like a lot of people are starting to date again these days. If you're one of them, well, first of all, congratulations. And second of all, I've got something important to tell you. So you started seeing someone. You're going for dinner together, you guys would go watch a movie, you'd grab a drink with him. That's great. You get to know more about him. You probably like how he looks or how he dresses. You may have a lot of similarities, common interests, and that's exciting. But the most important thing you need to check would be, of course, is he a good person? What's his personality like? Does he have a good heart? If you're not from Korea, it might be more difficult to find that out because there is cultural difference. I talked about this in one of my early videos, but in Korea, we usually decide whether to keep dating this person or not within 3 dates. Yup. You did not hear me wrong. Yeah, we usually define the relationship within 3 dates. I gotta admit, it's a ridiculously short amount of time to get to know a person. Worst scenario here would be you jumping into a relationship because you feel like time is running out. And you end up getting disappointed because it turns out he wasn't someone you were looking for. But don't worry, I got you. Today we're gonna talk about how to mask off the person you're dating and find out who they really are. Because you should be with a person who has a good heart, a kind person. Then why is it so hard to see the real side of the person you're dating in the early stages of relationship? That's because we tend to only focus on the relationship between you and him. Just the two of you. And it's not good. It's definitely not ideal because here you're creating a tunnel vision. Now you're trying to get to know this person through this small circle. You're finding out about him in this small space where there's just you and him. Now, let's be real. Two people who just started to have romantic feelings toward each other, it's safe to say they're gonna try their hardest to show the best version of themselves to each other. Right? So yeah, how he's treating you right now doesn't really tell you that much about what type of person he really is. It's not, we just can't, it's not how it works. So what do? Okay, before you jump into anything, stop for a second and try to expand your circle a little bit. I mean, bigger than the relationship circle of just you two, so that you can also see how he treats other people in addition to you. Because in Korea, how a person interacts with other people tells a lot about that person. Depending who we are talking to, we have a polite, respectful way of speaking, which is called 존댓말, and a casual way of speaking, 반말. And being polite in social situations is a value we appreciate here. Right off the bat, the most important thing you should pay attention to is to see how he treats people who are weaker than him, situation-wise. Those people would be servers at a restaurant, taxi driver, cleaning lady, etc. When a person holds some sort of power in their hand, they tend to show the true color of themselves, especially when they treat people who are weaker than them. He can be the sweetest guy to you, but does he talk down to servers at a restaurant using 반말? Cause whoever uses 반말 to servers at a restaurant is just a huge no-no. Does he talk to taxi drivers in a rude way as if he's the king? Cause that's a huge turn-off too. Does he never apologize to people when he makes a mistake? Well, I'd pass on him. You know what? In those cases, he's probably not the one who you're looking for. And you only get to find out about these things when you see how he interacts with other people, not just with you. Oh, and also, if he happens to pick up the phone in front of you, that's also a really good chance for you to learn more about him. Cause here's the thing about phone calls. Even though your date is right in front of you, who you really want to impress, once you start talking on the phone, it's so hard to pretend to be someone you're not. Because the person on the other line would think you're being weird. So he gotta be himself and boom. He might take the call from their parents and talk to them carelessly, like meh. Or he might talk to his friends on the phone and use cuss words that are just so inappropriate. Rachel? I don't really care about how he treats other people. As long as he's nice to me, I kinda like it better than him being nice to everybody. I mean, he's nice to me. Well, like I said in the beginning, people tend to show their true selves when they treat the ones who are weaker than them or the ones who they find close to them. Yeah, okay, he wants to impress you now, but as time goes by, you know that dynamics in relationship happen to change. Sooner or later, you might be the one who has to deal with his true personality. Yeah, that's the uncomfortable truth. Falling for someone sounds romantic. In the beginning, everything about him might seem nice, but there's no perfect person. That is why it's so important for you to know what exactly you're looking for and finding out what type of person he really is. Okay, but that is it for today's video. Hope it helps. Hope you find someone who has a kind heart. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button to join the family. I upload new videos every Sunday. And if you don't follow my Instagram or Twitter, all the links will be in the description below. And I'll see you next week. Peace out, love you, and goodbye.